Well, I'm coming to you today with my second segment of Ready to Start Over and Hillsdale Christian Academy. We are growing and we need Christ-centered instructors for our Christian school and academy. Hillsdale Christian Academy was founded in 2005. It has been our purpose to reach out into the Tampa Bay community with the gospel of Christ, providing a loving, safe haven for our children. Our grades right now begin at K2 for our preschool. We go all the way up through 6th grade for a traditional classroom. Beginning in the 7th grade and up, we're currently combining a virtual and live teacher format. We are wanting to add a 7th grade instructor this coming year so that we'll have a traditional school all the way through up to 7th grade. Now, I have with me today a man that is over our ministries at Hillsdale Baptist Church for our academy and for the outreach to our families. He works with our teenagers, and he's been a part of my life, a part of Hillsdale ministry ever since he was a kid. Starting in about 7th grade, I met him. I think he came a little bit earlier than even I did to this ministry. But he is a part of our ministry. He is over the school, and I wanted to introduce him to you today and give him an opportunity to share with you his philosophy of Christian education. We are blessed to have one other administrator with our school. Her name is Mrs. Tanya Henry. She's been with us several years, beginning when we were just a preschool, and has grown with the school. Now she is the principal over the school itself. But Pastor Peterman is here today to give you an insight into our philosophy of education. If you would, what is it that makes Hillsdale different? And so, Eric, I'm going to just start out with this question for you, and that is, what is our philosophy of education, and how does it work together with Hillsdale Baptist Church as a ministry?
Sure, Pastor, first of all, it's great to be with you today. And philosophy of education, simply put, at Hillsdale is to deliberately and systematically cultivate within the heart and life of each of our students here at Hillsdale Christian Academy the reality that God is God. Amen. And then also to introduce His great love to them individually. Ezekiel chapter 18 verse 4 reminds us that we are, all of our souls are His. He goes on to mention the souls of the Father, the souls of the sons. We are His. And so therefore our program really at Hillsdale Christian Academy centers on the fact of God's eternal nature and His unchanging word. It is our source of faith and practice. Everything we do to the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10:31 tells us that. And our goal is to develop Christ-likeness in the life of every student, to know Him as Savior, and then to grow in Him each day. We refer to Luke chapter 2 verse 52 for that, where we read, "And Jesus increased in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and man." Wisdom, that's that academic standpoint. As a school, we got to have the academics. And at the same point, we also see these kids grow physically. And so there's a physical element to our training at Hillsdale. As they grow, we're giving them more and more that helps them as they grow. And then in favor with man, that's that social aspect. What a joy it is to see these classes grow together and socially come together. And then lastly, in favor with God, and then in favor with God, where they grow spiritually. That is so important to us. We utilize a Christ-centered, rigorous curriculum that prepares our students for the life of learning today, and Lord willing, a life of service for tomorrow.
All right, that's our first segment together. We're going to come back probably with 2 more segments, but I want you to know, if you are a professional and you're looking for an opportunity of employment in a Christian environment that is loving, caring, that is truly family-centered, family-oriented in our relationships with one another, you are invited to reach out to us at Hillsdale Christian Academy. Now, I'll give you a phone number, 813-884-8250. Now, I'll give that to you again later, but for right now, we're going to sign off on this first segment, and we thank you for taking the time to visit with us today. God bless.